This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker from Antelope Valley Florist.
I'm Aaron Goldstein from Goldstein Digital. Our next guest is Michael Campbell, the Technical Administrator for Vets for Veterans.
Hi, Michael.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you a veteran yourself?
I sure am. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks.
Saw this nice article about the Vets for Veterans at the annual benefits run in the March 3rd issue of the Valley Press.
Yeah, it's our second annual run. So it was so successful last year that we added a half marathon this coming year. So it's a...
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can run 5K, right?
Right, so 13.1 miles. It's one option. But we also have a 10K, a 5K, and then a mile fun run that we call the All Patriots Mile.
That sounds like a lot of organization.
Yeah. Luckily we have a dedicated board who puts this on.
Well, how cool is that? So you're going to be on the map then. Where do you run a half marathon around here?
So it's exclusively Palmdale area. Palmdale has been instrumental in helping us, and so next year we really hope to involve Lancaster because we're probably going to do a full marathon.
Wow.
So it's going to be off Avenue P. Right, starts off at the Antelope Valley Mall.
Yeah.
And then heads east and north, and then comes back. So it's an out and back course for all three, 5K, 10K, and the half marathon.
April 1st, so that must be a Saturday.
It is a Saturday, yep, April 1st. It's no joke.
Yeah, that's the first place I was going. So, okay, really? And how do people enter the half marathon, the 5K, the 10K?
Yeah, so we have a lot of advertisements out. So local businesses, hopefully you'll see the posters in there. They can go to our website, which is www.avvetsforveterans.org. And it should be pretty easy to figure out how to register from there. We're on a lot of the running sites like active.com.
Oh, good.
You just try and find area runs in Lancaster area, Palmdale area, and that run will come up.
I would think, somebody in Los Angeles that wants to get out into the blue sky and maybe see a wildflower or two would head up the AV freeway and come be involved in the half marathon.
Yeah, absolutely. So last year for the 10K was the longest distance. We had people coming from San Diego area, Rancho Cucamonga,
Wow.
Los Angeles. So this year, so far we have Rancho Cucamonga participating. We have people from Los Angeles.
And these are groups, not just one guy. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. The teams are mostly from here, but usually it's individuals, those hardcore people that just want to do something to help veterans, just want to get out for the weekend and take a little road trip,
Wow. Last week we had Den Sanderson as a guest on the show.
Okay, yep.
And he was talking about Vets for Veterans, and then also the lady from the air show, Jody Kyman, talking about Vets for Veterans.
Wow.
You guys are on the map.
Wow, that's fantastic. I really appreciate it.
You were on the show, Tom was on the show maybe 6 months ago.
Tom Hilzendegger, our president.
Right. And I thought, okay, nice group, but you've really found the movers and the shakers.
Yeah, I mean, we really try. Tom Hilzendegger, awesome guy, Vietnam veteran, started the organization 8 years ago, and just as a way to try and help him deal with his own issues, from the Vietnam War, and decided to create this group and started off with a car show, and now it's pretty much 4 major events that we do every year, and the car show is one of them.
Wow. You guys are doing some serious work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, but like I said, we have a dedicated, core group of volunteers. Basically, we're all volunteers. We don't get paid to do it. So we all usually have jobs, and we try and fit all this in our spare time.
How did Vets for Veterans find you?
So I'm a transplant from Orange County area. I moved up here about 4 years ago, and I was an avid volunteer. I've worked with the Red Cross. I've worked with different medical organizations as a volunteer, and I said, you know what, I really want to help veterans. So I just saw Tom's card in the juice place up in Lancaster, off Lancaster Boulevard. So I called the phone number, and he said, oh, come on down.
And there you are.
Yeah, so I went to a board meeting, and I was hooked.
So what's the thing about being a volunteer? How did that get in your blood?
Probably just my parents, just trying to help other people. But, being a volunteer with Vets for Veterans, it's so rewarding. They say, well, you don't get paid. Well, you get paid in so many different ways. Other ways, more important ways, about making you feel good about helping others, especially when you're helping somebody like a group of people like veterans. It's so important that they get the help that they need.
Do you know anything about the decision to join the Lancaster Chamber? I thought that was pretty cool for a nonprofit to join a business group.
Yeah, so we're really trying to reach out in a lot of different ways to try and expand our reach for the different cities that we work with. So we work closely with Palmdale, we work closely with Lancaster, and any ways that we can try and reach out to the community to try and get more and more involved, because the end goal is to try and help as many veterans as possible. And one of our mission statements is to try and prevent veteran homelessness. So anything that we can do, and Lancaster Chamber of Commerce has been a great vehicle for us to do that. Annie, I'm sure you know.
Yeah. Oh, Anna?
Anna,
Yep.
yeah. She, I've spoken with her a number of times before we decided to join, and she was so helpful, and she actually helped us last year promote the run. And one of the chamber meetings before the run, I spoke for 30 seconds and
Yeah.
got her little pointing at her watch.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's known for it.
Anna Zarley is kind of like the mother bear, isn't she?
She's amazing. She's been so supportive.
Yeah. She has quite the heart.
Yeah.
We're lucky to have her there at the Chamber of Commerce office.
Yeah, so I think we had such a positive experience, with Lancaster Chamber, that we decided, hey, let's go ahead and just join them and see how we can help each other,
Yeah. So give me a couple of examples of how you've helped somebody, or you've found a homeless veteran that you're able to direct into a better facility.
Right, so one of our biggest programs, we have 4 major programs. One of the biggest programs we have is Operation Immediate Need. And that allows us to be able to help veterans who are having some kind of financial difficulty. So the financial difficulty could be they can't pay for all of their rent, they can't pay for the utilities, they can't buy diapers for the kid, they can't afford gas to get to the VA to travel. They could be homeless. So we have the ability to provide a little bit of money to purchase a hotel room for a few days until they can meet with different organizations like Mental Health America and Lancaster to get them a safe spot where they can be. And that's one of our biggest programs that helps.
So you keep in touch with SAVES and Mental Health America and Grace Resources.
Absolutely. We try and work really closely with those organizations because we all have different niches that we work well
Gotcha.
in, and MHALA is great because they have the funding to provide housing, and we're trying to get into that as well. It's one of our other programs, Operation Restart Home.
So that's a source for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Contact information. How do people get in touch with your organization?
Through Facebook, so we have a pretty good Facebook following.
Yes, you do, and you're checking it all the time.
Yep, we respond to messages all the time.
We were talking on there today.
Right, so it comes straight to my phone, and I try and answer the messages right away. So Facebook's a great way to do that. Just look for Vets for Veterans Antelope Valley. Our website also, avvetsforveterans.org, is a great way to get a hold of us as well.
Yeah. More success stories. We have a couple of more minutes, I think. Okay.
So Operation Immediate Need is one of the programs. One of the other programs is Operation Scholarship. So we provide scholarships for veterans who are attending Antelope Valley College.
Awesome.
So we've been doing that for about 6 years, I believe. We've awarded over, I believe it's $13,000 in scholarships. Operation Restart Home is a transitional housing project that we're working on right now. We have about $152,000 saved towards the purchase of a home that can help veterans or veterans' families that are down and out, and they need a means to live and get back on their feet and an ability to pay.
These are great stories. I don't know that these stories ever make it into the paper, or
it's a challenge, to try and disseminate the information. One of our newest programs, Operation Mental Health, is we have a licensed counselor who deals with veterans that have PTSD through art therapy and one-on-one counseling. So these programs are super important to support the veterans of our community.
hey, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a volunteer, for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber.
Yeah, honored. I really appreciate you guys reaching out,
And
really
we'll,
looking forward to it.
we'll see you out there on April 1st for the half marathon.
Let's do it, April 1st.
Vets for Veterans. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.